A very good morning to one and all present here. I am Meghna.
And I am Farhana from Computer Science and Engineering Department.
With immense joy and great pride, we welcome you all to GenAI Hackathon 2025, hosted by Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Gurujada, Vizianagaram, in association with GenAiVersity.
Yes, Meghana. Today marks the beginning of innovation, imagination, and intelligence.
This 48-hour intensive hackathon will provide a dynamic platform for students to work on real-world GenAI challenges, develop practical solutions, and interact with industry mentors and experts.
A very good
This
morning
event
to one and
will
all
feature
present
team-based
here.
problem
I am
solving,
Meghna.
hands-on
And I am
learning
Farhana
sessions,
from Computer
industry-led
Science and
workshops,
Engineering
and
Department.
demonstration of cutting-edge
With
AI
immense
tools.
joy and great pride,
So
We
now
welcome you all to
GenAiVersity,
GenAI
in
Hackathon
collaboration with
2025,
GenAiVersity,
hosted by Jawaharlal
hosting
Nehru
this massive
Technological
hackathon
University,
to
Gurujada,
integrate
Vizianagaram,
emerging
in
technologies
association
into
with
academic and research
GenAiVersity.
ecosystems. Yes, Meghana. Today marks the beginning of
Absolutely,
innovation,
Farhana. Without further
imagination,
delay,
and
let us begin our
intelligence.
inaugural ceremony.
This
By
48-hour
inviting our
intensive
guests onto the
hackathon
dais, will provide a dynamic platform for
Now I
students
request
to work on
Shri
real-world
RGD
GenAI
Sivaram
challenges,
sir, Assistant
develop
Professor
practical
of
solutions,
CSC,
and
coordinator
interact
of the
with industry
hackathon,
mentors
onto the
and
dais.
experts. This event will feature team-based problem solving, hands-on learning sessions, industry-led workshops, and demonstration of cutting-edge AI tools.
So now JNTU GV, in collaboration with
Assistant Professor of
GenAiVersity,
CSC,
hosting this
coordinator
massive
of the
hackathon. Now I
hackathon
request
onto the
Dr.
dais.
Integrate emerging
This event
technologies
will
coordinator
feature
of the
team
academic and research
ecosystems.
ecosystems.
Absolutely, Farhana. Without further delay, let us begin our inaugural ceremony by inviting our guests onto the dais. Now I request Shri RGD Sivaram sir, Assistant Professor of CSC, Coordinator of the Hackathon,
Thank
onto
you,
the
sir.
dais. Now I request Professor R. Rajeshwar Rao sir, Principal of JNTU GV, College of Engineering, Vizianagaram, onto the dais.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. G.J. Nagaraj, sir, coordinator of the hackathon, to come onto the dais. Thank you, sir. Now I kindly request Registrar of JNTU GV, Professor G. Suma Madam, to come onto the dais.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor R. Rajeshwar Rao sir, Principal of JNTU GV, College of Engineering, Vizianagaram, onto the dais.
Have you noticed how you keep delaying the things that matter most to you? You plan your goals.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now I kindly request
Now
Registrar
I
of
invite
JNTU
our
GV,
distinguished guest of
Professor
honor,
G. Suma
Chief
Madam,
Academic
to come
Officer
onto
of
the dais.
GenAiVersity, Shri Narendra Allam sir, onto the dais.
Have you noticed how you keep delaying the
sir.
things that matter most
Now I
to you?
cordially
You
invite
plan your
today's
goals.
chief guest, Scientist F and Officer
Thank
in
you,
charge
ma'am.
of Software Tech Parks, India, Vishakhapatnam, Government of India, Dr. Suresh Bhatha sir.
Now I
onto the
invite
dais.
our distinguished guest of honor, Chief Academic Officer of GenAiVersity, Shri Narendra Allam sir, onto the dais.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause as we welcome our dignitaries with respect and admiration. Thank you, sir. Now I cordially invite today's chief guest, Scientist F, and
To
officer
begin any
in charge of
auspicious
software
event,
tech parks,
we invoke the
India,
light,
Vishakhapatnam,
the symbol
Government
of
of
knowledge,
India,
wisdom,
Dr.
and
Suresh
prosperity.
Bhatta, onto the
We
dais.
request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May this flame inspire innovation, illuminate ideas, and ignite the spark of creativity throughout this hackathon.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause as we welcome our dignitaries with respect and admiration. To begin any auspicious event, we invoke the light, the symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and prosperity.
We request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May this flame inspire innovation, illuminate ideas, and ignite the spark
To
of
begin any
creativity throughout this
auspicious
hackathon.
event, we invoke the light, the symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and prosperity.
We request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May this flame inspire innovation, illuminate ideas, and ignite the spark
To
of
begin any
creativity throughout this
auspicious
hackathon.
event, we invoke the light, the symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and prosperity.
We request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May this flame inspire innovation, illuminate ideas, and ignite the
To
spark of
begin any
creativity throughout this
auspicious
hackathon.
event, we invoke the light, the symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and prosperity.
We request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May this flame inspire innovation, illuminate ideas, and ignite the
To
spark of
begin any
creativity throughout this
auspicious
hackathon.
event, we invoke the light, the symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and thank you, esteemed dignitaries.
Now, let us invoke blessings with a soulful prayer song.
महागणपतिं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमहागणपतिम् महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिम्
Thank you for that melodious and calming start.
I now invite coordinator of the GenAI Hackathon, Dr. G.J. Nagaraj sir, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to everyone and a warm welcome to the all innovators, creators, problem solvers, academicians and students gathered over here. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you to deliver the Opening remarks for this mega event, the GenAI Hackathon. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of JNTU Professor V.V. Subbarao Garu, esteemed Chief Guest in his absence here, respected special guest Dr. B. Suresh Garu, Scientist F and OIC STPL Visakhapatnam, MIT, Government of India, distinguished guest of honor Sri Narendra Allam Garu, Chief Academic Officer, GenAiVersity, respected Registrar Professor G. Jaisuma Garu, respected Principal Professor Rajeswara Garu, esteemed directors of various directorates of JNTU, respected principals of constituent and affiliated colleges, heads of the departments, faculty, colleagues, staff members, dear student participants, and members of the press and media. Over the next 48 hours, this campus will transform into a hub of ideas, innovation, collaboration, and intense problem solving. Generative AI is rapidly transforming how we learn, work, and innovate. And today, each one of you has opportunity to be part of this transformation. Hackathons are not just competitions, they are learning platforms and launch pads of future innovators. We are delighted to share that this generative AI hackathon has received a huge response within a short notice with 853 teams and nearly 2,500 student registration from diverse disciplines. This enthusiasm in the participants clearly reflects the growing interest among the scientists in generative AI emerging technologies. Considering a large number of registrations and ensure quality participation, a systematic and rigorous screening process was carried out by Allam Naresh Garu and his team. Really, it is a tough job for him to cut down the around more than 800 teams to the 245 teams. Thank you, sir, once again. It was indeed challenging task for him, the participant from the such massive responses. We sincerely thank you once again, sir, for your meticulous and commendable effort. The hackathon follows a robust 3-level evaluation process to identify the most innovative and impactful teams. The top performing teams will be awarded attractive prizes, certificates of excellence, and recognition, along with opportunities for mentorship, incubation support, and industry exposure. All participants will receive participation certificates in appreciation of their commitment and enthusiasm. We are deeply honored by the august presence of Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor V.V. Subbarao Garu. Unfortunately, he unable to attend this inaugural function in his absence here, and with his great visionary leadership continuously to inspire us, privileged to have esteemed dignitaries on this dais, whose presence adds immense value by guiding students towards national level technology, ecosystem, startup, and digital innovation initiatives. I sincerely appreciate our student participants, mentors, and judges, and the organizing team and volunteers for their dedication in making this event possible. Finally, I encourage all participants to explore, collaborate, and challenge yourself. Whether or not you win a prize, you will leave with new skills, new connections, and new confidence. With that spirit, let us build, innovate, create. Thank you, one and all, and let's the hackathon begin with a big round of applause.
Thank you, sir. I now request Principal of JNTU GV College of Engineering, Vijayanagaram, Professor R. Rajeshwar Rao sir, to share few words.
Good morning to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Professor V.V. Subbarao garu in absentia. Today's no special guest, Dr. Suresh B. Director, STPI Visakhapatnam. Registrar of the University, Professor G.J. Jaisuma garu. Guest of Honor, Sri Narendra Allam garu. Chief Academic Officer, GenAiVersity. Vice Principal of the college, Dr. G.J. Nagaraj garu. And my colleague, Dr. Rolange Sivaram garu. Of the dais, Senior Most Professor, Professor J.V.R. Murthy garu from JNTUK Kakinada. Other directors, former Vice Chancellors, heads of the departments, teaching, non-teaching, and my dear student participants, a warm welcome and good morning to all of you. Indeed, it's my pleasure to be here as a part of this, GenAI Hackathon. In the capacity as a principal, for the sake of, participants from other colleges and esteemed organizations and eminent people on the dais, this college was established in the year 2007 as a constituent college, JNTU Hyderabad, erstwhile university. Later in the year 2008, this college became constituent college to JNTUK Kakinada. Then in the year 2022, this became a constituent college to JNTU Kurjada, Vijayanagaram. So we have 7 UG programs and 8 PG programs, which includes MBA, MCA. So almost 15 batches till 2025, 15 batches have been completed, and we are, 16th batch is about to complete maybe in the month of March. So this is the, background of this college. In these years, so I would say that this is the first of its kind, conducting hackathon. We used to conduct hackathon, but, in a massive scale under the leadership of visionary leader, Professor V.V. Subbarao garu, within weekdays, 1 week, this was coined and it was materialized. So this shows how visionary he is and that how to motivate the students and how to carry forward this university. This shows this is a exemplary of his of his vision. Coming to this hackathon, I don't want to take much of your time. You people are very excited and to participate in the event. See, earlier, before 1980s, we used to call literate means who is literate? Literate ante evarni adugutaru ante a student, a person who knows how to write or who knows how to write ABCD or A. After 80s, in 90s and 20s, who is literate means a person who knows how to use computer is called as a literate. Then later in the 20th, in 2000, down the line, early 21st, who is literate means a person who knows how to use computer and how to use internet is called as a literate. But now the scenario is, who is literate? A literate, who is literate now? A literate means a person, see, now these days everybody know, even 1 year kid, 2 years kid also, he could able to operate mobile and he is able to browse everything. But who is literate means now a person who can use GenAI tools, generative AI tools, is called as literate. Am I right or wrong? Babu, am I right or wrong? So generative AI is, has changed the entire scenario in this IT field. So one of the top buzzword in this present scenario is generative AI. What not, you just give with a click of a moment, you will be getting the output. So my dear student friends, sky is the limit. Sky is the limit for this. You know, still lot more problems need to be addressed for the sake of this mankind and to address the societal needs. So I am sure that this platform, this 48 hours platform, you know, uh, will create many wonders which can definitely address the, you know, human needs, and also you know, which can carry forward the you know, which can address the problems related to fields like agriculture, hospital, I mean business, economy, and in all fields. So I am sure that you people are going to participate actively, and we are going to see some wonders maybe today evening or tomorrow morning. So I wish all the participants a good luck and a happy stay here. So we are here to, you know, guide you in all aspects. I thank the organizers and in absentia Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging message. I now invite our guest of honor, Shri Narendra Allam, sir, to deliver his address.
Good morning. So myself, Narendra Allam. It's my one wonderful years in IT. I worked for Microsoft, Bank of America. There are few companies I worked with as a programmer. I still do coding, and I'm passionate about. I've been doing that from the last 23 years, so I never stopped teaching. And in fact, I want to retire as a teacher. So that's what my passion is basically. And GenAiVersity, I'm part of the GenAiVersity. So we have been developing programs, very innovative programs on AI for corporates and colleges. And this is our third event, Hackathon, with Association of Vijayanagar JNTU. So at the end of the ceremony today, I'm going to give you instructions what to do. Okay. So meanwhile, I would like to take this opportunity to release my first book. My Guruji is here, Dr. J.V.R. Murthy. I've been his student in JNTU Kakinada, and he was my true inspiration. I would like to invite you, sir. Please. was very happy on this occasion. And so I'm going to give you some instructions anyway at the end of the ceremony. And so AI, just would like to talk a few minutes on the AI. So what exactly is AI and how we are using in the industry. So there will be always gap between industry and academics, right? So whatever you study, the college, and whatever you do as an engineer, so there will be huge gap. So GenAiVersity started to fill that gap. We have been doing this since last 16 years. I did a lot of FDPs before, faculty development programs for JNTU, Kakinada. And this particular hackathon, it is very special because you guys are at very early in this era, because I have friends in Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, people who are really doing, in fact, in OpenAI. So people who are working on these AI projects, they haven't delivered anything as of now. So whatever you are looking at, you are still, the technology which is in experimental shape is what you are experiencing right now. So if you guys start focusing on AI generative tools and AI technologies now, it would be a great future for everyone. It's a very promising future. So that's what we can see. And all my colleagues, they said that we haven't delivered anything in AI, but we are still using AI. So that is something that you guys have to be quickly adapt as soon as possible and start using AI in everyday tools. That's what my suggestion is. Okay, so definitely this hackathon includes coding part also, right? So don't think that AI is doing everything. So still humans are required to finish the things. So that's where you are right now. Okay, so anyway, I'll give you the instructions again one more time. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now I request Professor J.V.R. Murthy sir to address the gathering.
Vice Chancellor Professor Subbarao Garu in absentia, and distinguished dignitaries on the dais, Registrar Garu, Suresh Bata, and my student Narendra, Rajeswarao Garu, and the colleagues from SE department, the organizers, and my dear colleagues and faculty and students of JNTU Vijayanagaram. It gives me an immense pleasure to address you this morning. And these kind of hackathons are very, very, very important for people to come up in your career. Reason is, whatever we study in a conventional way, that only lays a foundation that gives an idea that these are the subjects and some content about it. But today, to survive in the industry, you should have hands-on. Unless you dirt your hands, you cannot survive here. It is very essential. And the learning methodology also should be totally different. It should be experiential learning, learn by example, and collaborative learning. These are the strategies you have to adopt. And every learning should be followed by a practical scenario. And you should be able to address the societal needs and the industry needs. That is how the scenario is running in industry today. It is survival of the fittest and fastest. So for that reason, you should have altogether a disruptive approach for addressing the problems. So while you are studying the theory, you should have an idea of every concept, where we are using, how we are using, and when we are using. That is mandatory for you. And in this context, actually, I should tell you, Narendra is one of my most favorite students. And I tell you, in my entire surveys, when I was teaching his class, I was teaching him C programming. I used to be very, very, very cautious every day, because he will never compromise on things. If he is not convinced with something,
he will ask us why this is happening, sir. No, I am not convinced, he used to say. Sometimes I used to tell him, no, it works like this. But still he used to argue, sir, I am not convinced. He's so frank in that. Then what I used to do is, every program I used to run in debug mode and have that output with me, and then I used to argue with him in the class. Then once, unless it is shown with example, he was never convinced. Sometimes when the argument is not coming to an end, I used to say, okay, Narendra, we will stop here. You execute this in debug mode and tell me tomorrow. So that is how our association went. Even after that, when he joined TCS and everything, every moment he used to be in touch with me, and we used to share the knowledge. And I am really so happy about his coding style, his capability and all, because he's working with Microsoft, Bank of America and all shows his caliber. Obviously, that need not be explicitly. So what I want to tell you is, you should inculcate that kind of habit. Never get convinced for something unless you work on it and get satisfied. Don't do that. Okay? That will bring you success always. And for me to be successful in my career also, my industrial experience has carried a lot of weightage. Okay? That made me different from others. So have that kind of exposure. In those days we don't have such kind of facilities, but today you have all such facilities. So you get exposed, use data structures extensively, do coding, address the societal needs, seek the help of industry, collaborate with industry, society, and be useful to the society, and put thy shoulder to the nation's wheel and march it towards destiny. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Your advice will surely be helpful to all the students.
Now, I invite Registrar JNTU GV, Professor G. Jayasuma Madam, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to all the members. Welcome to this GenAI Hackathon 2025, organized by JNTU GV and GenAiVersity, Hyderabad. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor V.V. Subbarao Garu, in his absence, sir, and our special distinguished guest, Dr. Suresh Garu, Scientist F, STPI, Visakhapatnam, Mighty Government of India. Guest of Honor, Mr. Sri Narendra Allam, and Professor Javier Mutgaru, Career Development Officer of JNTU GV, Principal of College of Engineering JNTU GV, Professor R. Rajesh Garu, the coordinators of GenAI Hackathon, Professor G.J. Nagaraj Garu and RDD Sivaram Sir, Directors, Principal of Pharmacy, Heads of the Department, Faculty Members, Team of GenAiVersity, and my dear participants and my dear students. A warm welcome to this inaugural function of GenAI Hackathon 2025. So it is a moment of great pride and excitement as we gather here to inaugurate the JNTU GV Hackathon 2025, a platform that is designed to spark creativity, encourage collaboration, and accelerate innovation in the field of artificial intelligence. Today's event is not just the beginning of the competition, it is the beginning of movement. a movement where the students of JNTU Gurjara Vijayanagaram, Umbrella, race to become innovators, problem solver, and future leaders of digital era. Generative AI is a transforming in every sector, from health to education, from governance to entrepreneurship, and research also. It is a crucial moment in technology evolution. JNTU GB has stand committed in equipping our students with the skills of latest technologies and mindset needed to lead this transformation. Hackathon brings together the bright minds from across the university and in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So over the next hours, you will collaborate with your peers, engage with mentors, explore the cutting edge technologies and tools, and develop solutions that create real world impact and the problems to the solutions. Whether you build for agriculture or the smart cities or healthcare or education or an open innovation, your ideas will properly shape to the better tomorrow and to build the good society. So here hackathon are not won by the perfect solutions but bold thinking. So here I want to say a few words, C's about C's that you have to have when you are moving forward with your innovation and ideas. So the quality of innovation and the value creation should have the curiosity, connections, and create value. So when you are using the technology, you should have computing, communication, and creating the values. When you are contributing the presentation, what you have done, you should have the confidence, content, and clarity. With this 9 C's, if you implement in your idea, you will be the one winner of the, not only the hackathon, but whatever the idea you implement, it will be done as well as gives us a good solution. So I place a record of my sincere appreciation to the organizing team, faculty coordinators, and technical mentors and industry partners, especially GenAiVersity for collaboration, and also special appreciation and gratitude to our sponsors for the kind support and cooperation. Your efforts are creating a culture of innovation across Andhra Pradesh, and your contribution will inspire in many more such initiatives in the future. To the participants, I give a note that this is your stage, your opportunity, your moment. Make it utilize this opportunity with a better experience. Let your creativity shine. Let your teamwork grow. Let your ideas speak of themselves. With great enthusiasm and optimism, I here declare the JNTU GB Gen AI Hackathon officially inaugurated, and says that before leaving, we can say a small story for you. That is, so a person wants to cut the trees every day. He comes, the king calls him to cut the trees for, and he counts how many trees he is cutting for a month. Then the first month he cut 20 trees. After the second month he has cut 15 trees. After the third month he has cut only 10 trees. The performance of the cutting, even though he is doing a lot of hard work with the same motivation, but the count is decreasing. The thing is, whatever the tool he is using, he is not sharpening. So the same idea that will be reflected to the you people, the students. That means if you won't sharp your ideas, if you won't implement them, there is no use of having those technologies or whatever the content you have in your mind. So whatever the tools you have, whatever the content you have, whatever the idea you have, try to implement, execute it, and make it a better solution for the society. Coming to the university, I want to say a few things about this university, JNTU Gurjara Vijayanagaram. It was established in 2022, and previously we used to be with JNTU Kakinada, but the government of Andhra Pradesh has elevated this Vijayanagaram campus as a university. Now we have 7 BTech programs and almost 5 MTech programs. Along with we have MBA course as well as MCA course. And this academic year we have started pharmacy course with the intake of 100. So this is the intake that our campus college is having. Apart from the campus college, we have 34 engineering colleges embedded to this Uttarandhra in the district of Srikakulam, Visakhapatnam and Vijayanagaram. Among these, 6 are pharmacy colleges affiliated to this university. So this is the strength and the encouragement that we are having. I appreciate all the colleges who have participated in this, came forward for the participation. Even though we have coined this GenAI Hackathon in 1 week, that means it came to Metless. Most of the students have done, and we need your ideas, we support, you are the future. So one thing, this you can take it as, so Narendra Allam Garu has, JVR Murthy sir has given a lot of appreciation to his student, and we have the same spirit of students in JNTU GV also. So we have a lot of the students. These are much more brighter than what you have your students. So I wish our students should be in the future, should come to this stage and give the same testimony. We should give the same testimony. That inspiration, please keep in your mind. And I appreciate all the participants for participating in this GenAI Hackathon. And I appreciate our special guest also with us. Not notice, he has given his concern. And thank you, sir, for your presence. And I appreciate JVM Murthy sir for his presence also. And after that, after the our distinguished sir speech, we have another brochure to release, that is certification course of pharmacy, that is that will be releasing. This is important thing you should note. And I want the whatever the spirit you have, the same spirit should be continued for the next 40 years, 48 hours. All the best to all of you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Your words are truly inspiring.
I invite Farheen to acknowledge us about today's chief guest, Dr. Suresh Bata, sir.
Morning everyone. I am Mushrat Farheen, a second BTech student from EC department, and it's a great honor for me to stand before you today to speak about our esteemed special guest. It is truly a moment of pride to introduce a personality whose achievements and contribution continue to inspire us all. Dr. Suresh Bata joined in Software Technology Parts of India and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and also he joined in Government of India in June 2006. After working for 8 hours in teaching profession as assistant professor and also associate professor in 1998, Suresh sir received PhD in year 2012 from the Department of Computer Science and Systems Engineering in Andhra University at Visakhapatnam. Sir also published technical papers in various national and international journals. Sir served as officer in charge at STPI Kakinada and STPI Gandhinagar Directorate from 2007 to 2022. Presently, Sir is serving as Scientist F and officer in charge at STPI Visakhapatnam and holds the responsibility of promoting IT industries, startups and entrepreneurship in the region. Also, Sir was involved in setting up of Kalpataru COE on Industry 4.0 at Visakhapatnam Steel Plant campus. and created a strong startup economy with mentors, industries, academia, investors, and industry associations to support the startups. With these words, I would like to conclude and warmly welcome our respected chief guest, Dr. Suresh Bata sir, to come forward and share their thoughts with us.
Thank you. Thank you for your brief introduction. Dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, students, a very good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank Jayasuma Madam for inviting me for this important event. So this is a two-day hackathon program, a time-bound a contest. I think students from various colleges are participating in this event. First, before I don't know more what made you to participate in this hackathon. How many of you are from this college? Can you raise your hands? From JNTU? So remaining are from other colleges. So most of the students are non-locals, right? Can you raise your hands who are from outside? Very nice, very nice, very nice. So I appreciate all of you for your participation. Very good. How many of you are very sure that you will win prizes? See, I want to be very interactive. నాకు ఈ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ చూడగానే ఐ థింక్ అందరికీ తెలుగు వచ్చు కదా, ఐ విల్ టాక్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఓన్లీ. ఓకే, ఎంతమంది ప్రైజ్ గెలుద్దామని వచ్చారు? బీ ఓపెన్. నేను మీలాంటి స్టూడెంట్స్ని హ్యాండిల్ చేసే వచ్చాను. ఓకే, ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ టీచింగ్ ప్రొఫెషన్ ఫర్ 8 years. బీ ఫ్రీ. నా దగ్గర ఒక 10 నిమిషాలు ఫ్రీగా ఉండండి, పర్లేదు. ఎంతమంది ప్రైజ్ గెలుస్తామని వచ్చారు? పూర్తిగా ఎత్తండి అమ్మా, ఏం పర్వాలేదు. వెరీ గుడ్. చప్పట్లు కొట్టండి అందరూ ఒకసారి. వెరీ గుడ్. ఎంతమంది ఏంటో తెలుసుకుందామని వచ్చారు? ఇది ఏంటి, ఈ హ్యాకథాన్ అంటే ఏంటి, దీంట్లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసి తెలుసుకుందామని వచ్చారు? పర్వాలేదు, చేతులు ఎత్తండి. వీళ్ళకి ఇంకా గట్టి చప్పట్లు కొట్టండి. ఓపెన్గా అడుగుతున్నాను, ఏమీ తెలియకుండా వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఎవరు చేతులు ఎత్తండి. ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, చేతులు ఎత్తాలి. నో ప్రాబ్లం అని చెప్తున్నాను. ఉంటారు, మీరు ఎత్తలేదంటే నేను ఒప్పుకోను. ఏమనుకోరమ్మా? ఎవరు లేరా? నేను లాస్ట్లో చేతులు ఎత్తిస్తాను వాళ్ళతో. ఓకే, నౌ ఐ విల్ టెల్ how the things are happening outside the world. So coming to STPI, STPI is, the full form of it is Software Technology Parks of India. It is an organization under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. The main objective of STPI is to promote the software industry in India. Promote the software, అంటే ఇండియాలో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంపెనీస్ని ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేయించి వాటిని డెవలప్ చేయించే మెయిన్ కోర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ has been taken by STPI. It was started in the year 1991. 1991 అంటే అప్పుడు ఇండియాలో ఐటీ కంపెనీస్ చేతుల మీద లెక్క పెట్టుకునేటట్టు ఉండేవి. వెరీ ఫ్యూ వీ హ్యావ్. మీకు ఇంకా అర్థమయ్యే భాషలో చెప్పాలంటే ఐటీ బిజినెస్ ఓన్లీ 17 crores. IT business was only 17 crores. If we take the current scenario, in the year 24-25, the IT business, the export business from STPI యూనిట్స్ అంటే మీకు అర్థమయ్యేటట్టు చెప్పాలంటే మీకు తెలిసిన ఐటీ కంపెనీస్ ఏమున్నాయి? ఇన్ఫోసిస్, చెప్పండి పర్లేదు, విప్రో, టీసీఎస్, క్యాప్జెమినీ. ఇందులో కొన్ని ఇండియన్ కంపెనీస్ ఉన్నాయి, కొన్ని నాన్ ఇండియన్ కంపెనీస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, క్యాప్జెమినీ, ఎక్సెంచర్, ఇలా మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా నాన్ ఇండియన్ కంపెనీస్. సో due to various incentives given by the government of India, many MNC companies, they started their operations in India. Today, మీకు ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదా, 91లో it was 17 crores. Today, the IT exports went to 10 lakh crores. 10 lakh crores from STPI itself. These are the IT companies. We have 6,000 companies in India, they are registered with STPI. మీరు రీసెంట్గా మీరు ఆంధ్రలోనే ఉన్నారు కనుక మీకు తెలిసినట్టే ఉంటే వైజాగ్లో టీసీఎస్ వచ్చింది. రీసెంట్లీ వి రిజిస్టర్డ్. ఓకే, ఎస్టర్డే ఒక కంపెనీ వచ్చింది, ఎంతమందికి తెలుసు? ఏంటది? కాగ్నిజెంట్. వెరీ గుడ్. ఓకే, టెక్ మహీంద్రా we have. Okay, these are all the companies they came to Vizag. They are all registered with STPI. Like that, many MNCs in India, they registered with STPI. We give the services. Okay. Now, for the last 5 years, STPI has taken a different route to support the startups. Okay. ఈ స్టార్టప్స్ని స్ట్రెంగ్తన్ చేయడం కోసం we have created centers of entrepreneurship. Centers of entrepreneurship. So where we have 24 COEs, domain-specific COEs. In Hyderabad, we have created gaming and animation COE. అంటే startups who are working on gaming and animation specific ఏరియాలో వర్క్ చేసే వాళ్ళకి we are supporting from that COE. Fintech COE we have created in Chennai. IoT in Bangalore. AR/VR in Bhubaneswar. Automation in Pune, agri-tech, okay, and also blockchain technology. Okay, these are all the medtech in Lucknow, blockchain in Gurugram. So like that, we have created COEs across India in different areas. So we have 24 COEs and supporting 1,550 startups across India. Only 1,550 startups. And we are hand-holding the startups by means of giving various supports. Okay, mentoring support ani, funding support ani, infrastructure support ani. Okay, so such kind of supports we are extending to the startups. So once the startup onboard to our STPI COE, we take care of the startups from the ideation to the గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్. అంటే మీకు ఈ టర్మినాలజీస్ అన్నీ మీకు ఐడియా ఉందో లేదో తెలీదు, బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ షోన్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఇన్ పార్టిసిపేషన్ ఇన్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ హ్యాకథాన్. ఆటోమేటికలీ యూ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ఆల్ దీస్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫేజెస్, ఓకే, ఇన్ ద స్టార్ట్అప్ జర్నీ. సో ద కాంపిటీషన్, కమింగ్ టు ద కాంపిటీషన్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ వైజాగ్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఏ COE ఆన్ Industry 4 టెక్నాలజీస్. సో మేము వైజాగ్ స్టీల్ ప్లాంట్తో కొలాబరేట్ అయ్యి we have created a COE where we are getting the problem statements from Vizag Steel Plant. We are doing open challenge program. అంటే మీరు హ్యాకథాన్లో ఇప్పుడు ఎలాగైతే ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మీరు తీసుకొని ఒక టైం బౌండ్ మేనర్లో చేస్తున్నారో, సో ఫర్ దట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ we are inviting the applications across India. Okay, the competition is very high, I am telling. It is not that easy. సో ఎర్లియర్ మనం అంతా కూడా ఒక కాలేజ్ తాలూకా క్యాంపస్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ JNTU కానీ, ఆంధ్ర యూనివర్సిటీ కానీ, అఫిలియేటెడ్ కాలేజెస్ కానీ, మీ కాలేజెస్ కానీ, కాలేజ్ తాలూకా స్ట్రెంగ్త్ దేంట్లో చూసి చెప్పేవారంటే ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ దేర్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్. ఓకే, ఏంటి ఇన్ఫోసిస్ వాళ్ళు ఇంతమందిని తీసుకున్నారు, TCS వాళ్ళు ఇంతమందిని తీసుకున్నారు. నౌ దోస్ డేస్ ఆర్ గాన్. Now
it is transforming, like how many startups that the university is supporting, the college is supporting. ఎంత వాల్యుయేషన్ ఉంది కంపెనీకి, ఎన్ని ఎగ్జిట్స్ తీసుకున్నాయి, ఎంత ఫండింగ్ రేజ్ చేశారు, ఓకే, ఎన్ని ప్రోడక్ట్స్ డెవలప్ చేశారు, ఎంత రెవెన్యూ జనరేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద కైండ్ ఆఫ్ కల్చర్ నౌ ఇట్ వాజ్ అడాప్టెడ్ ఇన్ మెనీ ఓకే యూనివర్సిటీస్. మీరు టాప్ ప్రీమియం యూనివర్సిటీస్ చూస్తే లైక్ ఐఐటీస్ కానీ స్టాండర్డ్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ కానీ డీమ్డ్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ కానీ చూస్తే దేర్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ హౌ ద థింగ్స్ ఆర్ మూవింగ్. Okay, so see, you are all doing various, I think most of you might be in the third year or fourth year, right? So once you step out from your college, okay, the journey is not that easy. మీరందరూ కూడా ఏంటంటే ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళు బలవంతంగా జాయిన్ చేస్తే బీటెక్లో జాయిన్ అయ్యారో, ఇష్టంతో జాయిన్ అయ్యారో, లేకపోతే ఏదో అందరూ ఫ్రెండ్స్ చదువుతున్నారని చెప్పుకోవడానికి జాయిన్ అయ్యారో తెలియదు. కానీ but once you come out of after finishing your BTech, many challenges you need to face. Okay, మనం ఏంటంటే ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇందాక మేడంతో అదే నేను చెప్తున్నాను. సో ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ మేడం షీ హర్సెల్ఫ్ టుక్ ద ఇంట్రెస్ట్. 2 years బ్యాక్ ఓపెన్ ఛాలెంజ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మేము కండక్ట్ చేస్తే స్టూడెంట్స్తో పాటు ఆవిడ కూడా ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయ్యి ఒక ఎవాల్యుయేషన్ దీంట్లో కూర్చున్నారు. Okay, to motivate the students. The colleges, they create the infrastructure. Teachers are there to deliver the lectures. Everything is available. But the problem with the students is the understanding the current scenario, what is happening outside the world. మనకు ప్రాబ్లం మన కంఫర్ట్ జోన్లో ఉన్నంత వరకు కూడా మనం ఏం జరుగుతుందో మనకు తెలియదు. అందుకోసం మరి ఏంటంటే మనం ప్రతిరోజు కాలేజీకి మన ఇంటి దగ్గర నుండి కానీ హాస్టల్ నుండి కానీ మనం వెళ్తాము వస్తాము, మనకేం ప్రపంచం తెలియదు. మనం నిజంగా చూస్తే మీకు తెలిసింది ఏంటంటే ఓన్లీ 1%. సో బయట ఏం జరుగుతుందో తెలియాలంటే జస్ట్ యూ ట్రై టు this kind of participations will give you a correct, means some kind of information where you are. మీరు ఎక్కడున్నారా అన్నది మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. సో ఫస్ట్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ పార్టిసిపేషన్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటర్ కాలేజ్ లేకపోతే ఇంటర్నేషనల్ హ్యాకథాన్స్, ఇలాంటి కైండ్ ఆఫ్ కాంటెస్ట్లో మీరు పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తుంటే యూ విల్ ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వేర్ యు ఆర్. సో మేము అప్లికేషన్స్ మాకు 1000 అప్లికేషన్స్ వస్తే నాట్ ఈవెన్ 10 స్టార్టప్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు సెట్. మొన్న మేము ఒక ఆల్ ఇండియా లెవెల్లో వీ హ్యావ్ డన్ వన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్, ఓకే, where we got 128 applications. We selected only 5. You are understanding? So that kind of competition we have. So manaki ee 128 applications vachayante they know what is the contest. తెలియలేని వాళ్ళని అంటే బీటెక్ అయ్యి ఓకే ఎలిజిబిలిటీ ఉండే వాళ్ళు కొన్ని లక్షల మంది ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, బట్ అప్లై చేసిన వాళ్ళు 500 మంది ఉంటే ఫిల్టర్ చేసేస్తే 128 మిగిలాయి మాకు. ఆ ఎవాల్యుయేషన్లో 5 మెంబర్స్నే మేము సెలెక్ట్ చేసాం. సో ద వరల్డ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ మచ్ చేంజింగ్ నౌ. ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ it was not that it is not that easy to get a job or to fit in the market. So you need to equip in all the levels. So foundation is very important, like Murthy garu cheppinattu indaka. So data structures. So ilanti participate chestunna tarvata meer mimmalni meer assess chesukovali where you are. Okay, some students they told like that we are very confident that we will get the prizes. Yes, definitely. So akkada వాళ్ళకి ప్రైజ్ వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా సరే some gaps will be there. How to move to the next level, they have to assess themselves. So medium level అట్లీస్ట్ ఏం జరుగుతుందో తెలుసుకుందాం అని వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, సో అట్లీస్ట్ దే హ్యావ్ టు థింక్ ఆఫ్టర్ ఫినిషింగ్ దిస్ హ్యాకథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ వేర్ దే స్టాండ్, హౌ టు ఎక్విప్ దెమ్సెల్ఫ్ టు గో టు ద నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్. ఏదో జస్ట్ క్యాజువల్గా ఫ్రెండ్స్తో సరదాగా ఎంజాయ్ చేద్దామని వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఉండొచ్చు. ఓకే, బట్ you are almost you are going to know what is going to happen here. After that, at least it may motivate you to turn you as a important startup. So here you need to, first of all, you need to equip yourself with your foundation. సో ఇప్పుడు స్టార్టప్ జర్నీ అంటే ఇక్కడ చాలామంది మీకు ఎంతమంది తెలుసు నాకు తెలియదు. స్టార్టప్ అంటే ఎంతమందికి తెలుసో తెలియదు నాకు. ఓకే, సో జనరల్గా the startup means you have to understand the societal needs first of all. The second one is there should be some innovation in that. The third one is you should have equipped with good technology. So technology you learn in the campus. Societal needs means what are the things that are happening, what actually the society needs. It can be the food, it can be the shelter, or it can be transport, or it can be healthcare, or it can be education, or it can be anything. So these are all the different societal needs. There should be some innovation if you think in a creative way. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఉన్నాయా లేదా అంటే ఉన్నాయి, ఆల్రెడీ మార్కెట్లో ఉన్నాయి. సో మీదే ఎందుకు చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి అంటే యూ షుడ్ బి అన్ ఇన్నోవేటర్. చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీకు చెప్పాలంటే మనకి రోడ్డు మీద కొబ్బరి బొండాలు అమ్మే వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు, చూసే ఉంటారా లేదా? అలాంటి వాళ్ళు చాలామంది ఉంటారు. రీసెంట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ సీన్ వన్ షాప్, దే ఆర్ సెల్లింగ్ కోకోనట్లో గ్లూకోజ్ పౌడర్ని మిక్స్ చేసి అమ్ముతున్నారు. తెలుసా మీకు? ఎంతమంది తెలుసు? కోకోనట్ వాటర్ ఈజ్ సొసైటల్ నీడ్స్. Mixing the glucose powder in the coconut water is the innovation. You are getting the point or not? So you have to think in that direction. How to create, how to think, what actually the people needs. So మీరు దాని మీద దృష్టి పెడితే ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కూడా క్రియేటివ్ ఐడియాస్ వస్తాయి. సో ఆ క్రియేటివ్ ఐడియాస్ నుండి మీకున్న నాలెడ్జ్ని, యు ఆర్ ద టెక్నాలజీ పర్సన్స్, you are learning data structures, you are learning C programming, you are learning Python, you are going to apply the technology along with your innovation on the societal needs. Automatically you will become a startup. Prati startup kuda successful startup avadu. The success of the startup is only 4 to 7% only. మేము 100 మందిని ఆన్బోర్డ్, ఇందాక మీకు చెప్పాను 1550 మందిని మేము సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నామని. సో ఇనీషియల్గా వీఆర్ గివింగ్ మినిమమ్ ఆఫ్ 5 lakhs to the maximum 1 crore to each startup. 5 లక్షల నుండి 1 crore వరకు మేము సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం స్టార్టప్. ఇనిషియల్ ఐడియేషన్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి 5 lakhs ఇస్తున్నాం. మార్కెట్ స్కోప్ ఉండి దేర్ ఇన్ ద గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్, MVP స్టేజ్లో ఉండి, ప్రోటోటైప్ స్టేజ్లో ఉండి 25 lakhs 40 lakhs ఇస్తున్నాం. సో బిజినెస్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్స్కి అప్ టు 1 crore వీఆర్ గివింగ్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ దట్ ఈజీ టు గెట్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. ఆ కాంపిటీషన్లో మీరు ఫిట్ అయితేనే యూ విల్ గెట్ ద ఎలిజిబిలిటీ. ఆ ఎలిజిబిలిటీ వచ్చిన తర్వాత కూడా మీరు సక్సెస్ అవ్వడానికి ఓన్లీ 4 to 7% ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఛాలెంజెస్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫేస్ వన్స్ యూ ఫినిష్ యువర్ బీటెక్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఈవెన్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ విత్ ద స్టార్టప్ జర్నీ, ఈవెన్ విత్ ద జాబ్స్ ఆల్సో. చాలామంది మీకు తెలిసి ఉంటుందో లేదో, నౌ దెర్ ఇస్ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఐటీ కంపెనీస్ దే ఆర్ క్లోజింగ్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ AI impact. Today you may know or don't know, almost 48% of the industries are turning towards AI, they are already implemented AI. So most all the organizations, they are going to use the AI technologies. So AI is playing a very dominant role in the coming years. So Government of India is also encouraging the startups who are working on AI. How many of you have seen this India AI? విన్నారా మీరు? ఇండియా AI ఎంతమంది విన్నారు? It is now India AI is to take the AI from India. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is has taken an initiative to support the startups, of Indian startups by means of giving the support in various forms, in the form of a infrastructure, in the form of encouraging the talent. Almost 10,000 crores was allotted for that. 10,000 crores, Government of India under my ministry, they have allotted to support the startups. So government నుండి మీకు కంప్లీట్ సపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది, మీకంటే మీకని కాదు, బాగా చేసే వాళ్ళకి. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో బాగా చేసి కాంపిటీషన్లో ఫిట్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళకి అందరికీ కూడా గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా నుండి సపోర్ట్ ఉంది. సో గో త్రూ దట్, సి ఏం జరుగుతుందో బయట అన్నది మీకు తెలిస్తేనే మీరు మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది కాంపిటీషన్లో ఉన్నామా లేదని. సో మీరు ఏంటంటే కాలేజీలో ఉన్నప్పుడే మీరు నేర్చుకుంటే యూ విల్ ఫిట్ ఇన్ ద కాంపిటీషన్. తర్వాత ఏంటంటే యాజ్ ద డేస్ రోల్ ఆన్, యాజ్ ద ఇయర్స్ రోల్ ఆన్, enthusiasm also will be reduced. ఓకే, సో మీరు ఇంపార్టెన్స్, దాని తాలూకు ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఏమిటో మీకు కాలేజీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు అర్థమైతే ఆటోమేటికలీ యూ విల్ బీ you will be in the competition. So I wish all the participants try to make use of this hackathon program. So I don't know మీరు ఏ ఉద్దేశంతో వచ్చారో తెలియదు కానీ బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ చూసెన్ ద రైట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్. సో ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి మీరు చేసింది చాలా మంచి పని చేశారు. అట్లీస్ట్ ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఈజ్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ హియర్. సో మీరు ఒక ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్గా రావచ్చు, లేకపోతే సరదాగా ఎంజాయ్ చేద్దామని 2 డేస్కి వచ్చి ఉండొచ్చు కొంతమంది. మేము స్టూడెంట్స్ టైంలో ఉండేటప్పుడు అలాగే తిరిగేవాళ్ళం. సో లేటర్ సి, సో ద రియల్ గేమ్ చేంజెస్ ఆర్ ద యావరేజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఓన్లీ. ఐ బిలీవ్ ఆన్ దెమ్ ఓన్లీ. మెరిట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు టీచర్స్ చెప్పినా చెప్పకపోయినా వాళ్ళ ఓన్గా నేర్చుకుంటారు, వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళిపోతారు. ఓకే, లాస్ట్ 10% స్టూడెంట్స్, టాప్ 10 స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ ద మెరిట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఐ బిలీవ్ in any classroom, if we take top 10 students are the merit students, teachers చెప్పినా చెప్పకపోయినా they learn themselves. ఓకే, ఆటోమేటిక్గా వాళ్ళు ఏదో ఒక దగ్గర సెటిల్ అయిపోతారు. లాస్ట్ 10% స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎంత మోటివేట్ చేసినా సరే వాళ్ళకు ఉండే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, వాళ్ళకు ఉండే దీనివల్ల వాళ్ళు నేర్చుకోలేరు, వాళ్ళు మోటివేట్ కాలేరు. బట్ ద ఇంటర్మీడియట్ 80% స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ ద రియల్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఐ బిలీవ్ వాళ్ళు మీరు కరెక్ట్ డైరెక్షన్లో మీ తాలూకా కెరీర్ని మీరు ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటే, మనం చూపించే ఇంట్రెస్ట్ దేని మీద చూపిస్తున్నాం, మొబైల్ మీద చూపిస్తున్నామా, సినిమాల మీద చూపిస్తున్నామా, అవన్నీ ఏంటంటే షార్ట్ టైం హ్యాపీనెస్ మనకి ఇస్తాయి. రైట్, మనకి అవన్నీ కూడా షార్ట్ టైం. మీరు ఏదైతే మనకి నిజమైన హ్యాపీనెస్ ఇచ్చేదాన్ని మనం పోస్ట్పోన్ చేస్తాం. మన లైఫ్లో సెటిల్ అయ్యేదాన్ని మనం పోస్ట్పోన్ చేస్తాం. ఏది? బుక్ రీడింగ్, ఇలాంటి కాంపిటీషన్స్లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయడం, ఒక కోర్స్ నేర్చుకోవడం, తెల్లవారు 5 గంటలు లేచి చదువుకోవడం. తెల్లవారే లేచి 5 గంటలు చదువుకోవడాన్ని పోస్ట్పోన్ చేస్తాం. తెల్లవారు లేవగానే మొబైల్ చూడడం అనే దాన్ని ఇమీడియట్గా చేస్తాం. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ బ్లేమింగ్ ఎనీవన్. నౌ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈస్ డూయింగ్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ డ్యూ టు వేరియస్ రీజన్స్. సో మనకు అవసరమైన దాన్ని పోస్ట్పోన్ చేస్తాం, అనవసరమైన దాన్ని ముందు పెట్టుకుంటాం. మీరు ఆలోచించుకోండి ఏది అవసరం ఏది అనవసరం అనేది. సో నేను ఇందాక చెప్పిన ఈ 80% స్టూడెంట్స్ వాళ్ళకి ఒక రకమైన ప్యాషన్ ఉంటుంది, వాళ్ళకి ఒక రకమైన ఎంపతి ఉంటుంది, వాళ్ళకి ఒక రకమైన క్రియేటివిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఫస్ట్ 10%లో ఉండే వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేస్తారు. మధ్యలో ఉన్న 80% వాళ్ళు స్మార్ట్ వర్క్ చేస్తారు. వాళ్ళు ఈజీగా ఏదైనా సరే అచీవ్ చేసే కెపాసిటీ వాళ్ళకు ఉంటుంది. ఐ బిలీవ్ దట్. ఓకే, సో నౌ యూ అసెస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. మీరు కంఫర్ట్ జోన్లో ఉన్నారా? యూ కమ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ కంఫర్ట్ జోన్. ట్రై టు ఫేస్ ద ఛాలెంజెస్. ఆ ఛాలెంజెస్ని మీరు ఓవర్కమ్ చేస్తూ ప్రతిదాన్ని మీరు ఒక రిజల్ట్ ఓరియంటెడ్గా టర్న్ చేసుకుంటే దానిలో నిజమైన ఎంజాయ్మెంట్ మీరు చూడగలుగుతారు. సో ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ why you are participating in this hackathon. After finishing these 2 days, you question yourself where you are. Akkad nundi then you will get the answers. Try to overcome all those things, okay, and try to achieve a newer heights, brighter future, okay, in order to get a good platform for your career. I wish you all the best to all of you. Right, thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words.
Now, it's time for the brochure launch of Pharmacy Certification course on Data Analysis and Python for Pharmacy Applications. I request all the dignitaries to come forward for the brochure launch. I also request the coordinators of Pharmacy Certification course, Professor D. Rajalakshmi Madam and Dr. Achyut Kumar Sir, to kindly join them onto the dais.
Thank you, dignitaries. We now move on to a moment of honor and gratitude, the felicitation ceremony.
I request our today's chief guest, Dr. Suresh Bata sir, to come forward for the felicitation. I call upon all the dignitaries to kindly join.
Thank you, sir. I cordially invite guest of honor. I cordially invite. Now I request Sivaram sir to propose vote of thanks.
Good morning to everyone.
Data analytics and Python in pharmaceutical applications, I want to suggest two things for this. Very quickly I'll close. First thing is, very important thing the insurance industry, healthcare insurance industry is expecting is to filter out the false cases, false claims for the medicines. So for this, once a suggestion we have is, every day the doctor writes a case sheet. He says, because the temperature of the person is like this, I am prescribing this drug. And different things he will prescribe. So that part, you can use NLP and do named entity recognition and clearly say that what drugs are administered with what doses to them, and that gives a very good idea for the people to find out whether the entire treatment process is correct or not. At the same time, no false claims will be there for that. So that is one burning problem in the industry. You can try for that. And second thing is, second problem is another real practical problem which I was associated with University of Missouri. In University of Missouri, one professor was there. He had $1 million fund from pharmaceutical companies. He produced one non-toxic solvent in the drug manufacturing. So almost $100 per gram component is replaced by $1 per gram, and it is a non-toxic water-soluble solvent for the pharmacists. On that, now they are doing, right now the project is going on in University of Missouri. Initially, they collected the information because they want to replace the toxic solvents with the non-toxic solvents, this solvent. So how the impact will be, what quantities of drug should be experimented, because you will have acid, solvents, amine and all in the drug preparation. So they want to fix the quantities of that. So for that, they used ML methods, and in this, they cleaned the data with autoencoders. Then they used different machine learning algorithms for finding out. They used regression trees. They used gradient boost, ADA boost and all these things. And the gradient boost with data cleaning using autoencoders has given a good result. Now the next step they are working out is, they had around 1 million publications regarding that literature. They are planning to have a rack system, perform NLP, and extract the data from different experiments. And with the massive data, they want to train the neural networks, recurring neural networks, and finally have a chatbot developed. So that is what is happening in industry today, the state of the art work. So if you could focus on these things, for pharmacy people, you will have a lot of opportunities. So machine learning algorithms, different SVM techniques and different regression techniques, you practice. Actually, I did that practice and the results are there with me, but data cannot be shown. At some point of time, I can show the results for people to work in this area. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks for this inaugural session. So first and foremost thing, we thank our university administrators for this meticulous planning and organizing this event at grand scale. We thank Professor V.V. Subbarao Garu, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, and Professor Jai Subha Madam, our Registrar Madam, and our Principal Sir, Dr. Rajeswara Garu, for continuously working these 1 week to articulate this event. And special thanks to today's special guest, Dr. B. Suresh Garu. He has given an insightful address and he has mentioned so many things in his speech, like the software industry, how it has evolved in India from 17 crore to 10 lakh crores. And he has mentioned one important thing, that is, please come out from your comfort zone. Like AI is everywhere. Just now, Professor J.V.R. Murthy sir has rightly mentioned, no, AI is everywhere. It is there in farms, it is there in other industries as well. So it is very important to learn all these things, generative AI especially. And we thank Naren Garu for his industry exposure. He has shared a lot of things and he is going to spend these 2 days with us. So grasp as many inputs as possible from him. And I also thank Professor Nagaraju Garu, who meticulously planned this event, and I think he's sleepless last 2 or 3 days. He's sleepless and is in doing all the back-end stuff to organize this thing. And I also thank all the organizers, stage committee and all other committees, especially student participants from outside organizations and their mentors and their management also. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your participation. And now I request Naren Garu to brief about the event. I mean the next hackathon process. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
స్మాల్ అనౌన్స్మెంట్, టీమ్ లీడర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ ఉండండి. మిగతా టీమ్ మెంబర్స్ అందరూ కూడా మీ రెస్పెక్టివ్ రూమ్స్కి వెళ్ళిపోండి. మీకు అలాట్ చేసిన రూమ్స్కి వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు.
We are going to give some kind of instruction to the team leaders. Please stay here, team leaders, and team members, please go to your respective rooms.
TV to kindly grace the dais. Dear participants, please give big round of applause. With great respect, now I invite our special guest, Professor MLS Devakumar Sir, Secretary and CEO, BCDE, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to kindly join us. Please welcome Sir with the thundering applause. Our Honorable VC Ma'am will join us shortly. Thank you all the dignitaries. Please be seated.